title up for grabs at the 3A championships. The 3A weight class, although it's going to be tough for Lewis Central to catch Prairie, they might do it.
Right. We'll talk about that a little bit. Let's set this one up.
Okay, let's go to 189 pounds here at 1A. Undefeated Calley Krueger of Parkersburg Applington High School is up against Derek Maeder of Corning. And boom, in goes Calley Krueger in the red uniform for the first takedown. He's had 2-0 over Maeder. Now, last year, these two met twice, and Maeder won it.
That's right, twice. That's right. And so it's, but here they are, and Krueger hasn't lost all year.
Over at 2A, one of the Fullharts from Decorah. This is Bob Fullhart. What is a third or fourth brother, something like that? Is up against Tag Noel of Sheraton for the championship. And at the 3A class, Cedar Rapids Prairie's Satori Snow wrestles Jason Crooks of Fort Madison. And if Snow wins, that's it, right?
That's right.
This is Prairie against Fort Madison.
That's Crooks from Fort Madison, last year's winner at 171.
And he's up 2-1.
Going against Sartori Snow. Snow's kind of a unique story, coming out of Washington, and his mother said, let's get closer to where great wrestling is. And if he won the Washington State tournament last year, and we'll get back to that.
Now we're going back to 1A, where the man who's in the up position there, Calley Krueger, 2-0. Starts on top.
You're coming up. You got to try and return him to the mat. Right here.
The official's Jim McCord
Green
from Alden.
Red cover.
Jim McCord of Alden, the assistant referee on this mat.
Return him to the mat,
is
Red.
Maury Adams.
Attack, Red.
Out of bounds. 1:11 left in the first period. 189. This is the
ready? Red
last
cover.
weight before heavyweight.
Calley Krueger doing a nice job of riding right here against Maeder after a nice takedown. Staying with him. Now he has to work up or the referee's going to get on him.
Right here. Red.
Yep. He didn't work
Red,
up.
you're stalling.
He warns Calley Krueger from Parkersburg to Applington to stalling.
Green gets set.
It's a warning the first time. The second time that happens, a penalty for stalling. It'll be a point. And again,
no change. Green's still down.
Krueger's not able to keep Maeder from standing up.
Maeder's not quite able to get out right there.
He has the hands, but he hasn't been able to turn in. And then Krueger goes down to the leg. That time, Krueger returned him to the mat right away. And he's pretty high here. The referee may like to stop this position. We'll see.
Yeah, Krueger might like him to stop that position right there when you're that high.
They're just doing a lot of stop-stars here. 40 seconds to go. 2-0. Calley Krueger on top. Ranked number 1 all year, and Derek Maeder is 4th. Krueger stops the switch, gets the leg in now, but he hasn't been able to keep Maeder from standing up.
Return him to the mat. Return him to the mat.
Return him to the mat. Calley Krueger says, I'm trying, boss.
Yeah.
No.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
He's not returning when I want him to return.
Right here.
Krueger leads by 2. And again, you see Maeder get to the feet. This time, Krueger has him down.
Well, Maeder just isn't getting good hand control coming up because he's been keeping the action going, but he needs to get his hips underneath and the hands control going. He's got to do something too. See.
Red. Right here.
Nah,
right here.
Now, there is a point.
So they've called stalling on Red there when the underneath man came up, Derek Maeder, and just went to a tripod and stood. But the referee says that the red man should be trying to improve his position more than he was.
So it's 2-1 now. That was a point, as we said. A warning once and then a point. And they've come to the end of the period.
Red will defer. Green.
Krueger wants Maeder to make the choice.
Taking down.
Maeder goes under.
There is Calley Krueger's
Okay,
coach,
set.
Mike Weckworth. And Mike has been at Appleton Parkersburg for 3 years as the head coach, 2 years as assistant coach.
Here we are in that leg in position by Krueger, and he's got to be active on top because he's...
Yeah, pretty soon he's got to decide whether he's just going to let him go and go on the for takedowns, because he's already taken him down by one. But this underneath man, Derek Maeder, has to explode and come out, and he does.
No points yet. No points. No points.
Official's waiting to see if it's a reversal.
So he's going to call it a reversal instead of 1 and 2.
That's why the official waits. And now Maeder has Krueger with a crossface and a double arm tie-up, and he's trying to put him on his back here.
And he's rolling in there.
He didn't get any
Krueger out to
points.
face him.
Even up, 3-2 now in favor.
We're neutral.
3-3. That makes it 3-3.
Didn't get him off.
On the 3A match, Jason Crooks from Fort Madison is up 6-3 over Sartori Snow from Cedar Rapids Prairie right now. And there's the coach, Greg Andrews of Derek Maeder for Corning. Greg's been at Corning for 4 years as the head coach, 9 years altogether.
3-3.
Okay, up and on your lines.
They haven't met this year, as we said, but last year they met twice, and Maeder was the winner both times, although Krueger has been rated higher this year, all year, and he's undefeated. Double leg, good move. Krueger got all the way in with a double leg and picked up a quick takedown, 5-3. That's the most dominating move either man has made.
Derek Maeder is Greg Andrews' first finalist as a head coach. And so he's real proud, and he says he's just a very youthful and exuberant young man.
35 seconds to go in the second period at 189 pounds.
One green, neutral.
That's a point for Maeder for getting out. Makes it 5-4. He trails by a point. Krueger does the shot, and Maeder may score off it. He did, and he takes the lead by 6-5.
Whoa, that's a turnaround right here. Maeder coming after, and he says, I knew how to beat this guy. I beat him twice last year.
Yeah, and again, he's in that crossface. Oh, he's getting back points this time. Boy, he turned this around, and he's in a good spot here right at the end of the period.
That's 3-point near fall.
A 3-point near fall, Tim. That makes it 9-5 in a hurry.
Well, he's a 3-time state qualifier, and he was third last year, and so he knows what it is to be here, and he just wants to end his career with a state championship.
9-5.
It's taken him a while to turn around, but he's moved into this third period with a 4-point lead. Now Krueger is underneath. Maeder's...
That's me. That's me.
Maeder has hit Krueger with a crossface twice. There he's going across for it again. And Krueger has not been able to stop it. And there he goes again with a cradle.
And Krueger is
and a reversal. That's what happens when you sometimes when you go into those positions. 9-7 now in favor of Maeder.
Going into third period, Fullhart, Bob Fullhart.
And Krueger has a cradle off of that high tripod.
Boy, we're rolling out there now, Doug.
He's probably thinking to himself, now why didn't I try that the last time?
Going into the third period, Fullhart, Bob Fullhart from Decorah is leading 2-0 over Tag Noel from Sheraton.
9-7 here at the 1A match. 1A match with 189-pounder Calley Krueger in the top position here, but he trails by 2 against Derek Maeder in the black uniform from Corning.
Well, he's got to do more than he was able to do earlier with the top position right here.
There he goes for the cradle again. But it slipped, and he's going to lose the reversal, I think. Yes. 11-7.
Things are looking good.
And there's that crossface again, Tim.
He drives it through.
He's really been tough with that.
Krueger is able to get up to his base right there, and that's the best way to work against a crossface or any kind of moves from the top is keep your base.
But the man on the bottom, Krueger, has now 40 seconds to make up 4 points.
Right here, green.
This time Maeder is warned. Jim McCord says you have to do more on top.
Okay, red, get set. Green, cover.
On the whistle, again the crossface.
He's able to break down Krueger there. Krueger just got to his base, but he didn't explode and come out.
Show me your building under there.
Well, you know, the difference has been, I think, really the way
Here we go, Doug.
Maeder has been made on top. Cradle.
Whoa.
Well, Krueger was able to roll through, and now he has Maeder on his back. Oh, 15 seconds.
And it's going to be enough for a win.
Because it's a three-point near falling uphill.
Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. That's an example of never giving up. I think Churchill said it about 6 times, 10 times at Harvard one time. Never give up. And that is what a comeback win. Had it in control, and then Maeder came from behind and went ahead, and then here it is.
And he kept his #1 position. Let's see if we can take another look at that. That was a big, big win. Here it comes, a cradle.
Here it is, the cradle right here.
And he went right through.
He went right through, and see, this was a tactical error probably for Maeder, but you've got to just, your heart goes out to him because he was going after it. And now here comes Krueger, rolled through, put Maeder to his back for the fall. And if Maeder would have just ridden on top, squeezed him with a half, you know.
But he was going to get points, and he had it. He had the cradle locked up.
Yeah.
Okay, 3A between Cedar Rapids Prairie, which came into this final round leading, and the only team that has a chance to beat them or catch them, Council Bluffs Lewis Central.
And what happens here is it's 10-4, and if Prairie loses, it goes Lewis Central and Prairie at heavyweight. They go head-to-head, and if Lewis Central pins Prairie, they win by half a point.
And Jason, boy,
so,
and Jason Crooks is winning over Satori Snow, 10-4. Came in with a 22-1 record. Satori Snow came to Iowa because he wanted to be a good wrestler, and he was a state champion in the state of Washington. We figured it might be tougher in Iowa. Here they are, and it has been tougher. By the way, Bob Fullhart won 5-0 over Tag Noel of Sheraton at 2A for a state championship. Seen a lot of head manages tonight. Reversal. 12-4 in favor of Crooks. There it is.
5.5 points behind, and if they pin, they win the championship. If they win, they finish second, and if they lose, Lewis Central will finish in a tie for second. So
Pleasant Valley, you see, is in second place tied, but they don't have anybody left. They didn't have anybody in this final round, and so their 71 was fixed. Cedar Falls right in there behind.
Cedar Falls, Gene Doyle saying, I just needed one more win somewhere.
Now it's 12-8. Getting a little closer. 12-8 is Satori Snow trying to put his man on his back.
Trying to give his team a championship here, comeback.
13-10 now, and there's a warning against Crooks of Fort Madison. 14-10 with 18 seconds to go and counting here. Well, we saw a terrific turnaround in that.
I was going to say, you never say die, and anything could happen here.
And that's one way to do it. Jason Crooks took a long shot in, and there's a warning against
Mike Axline deciding that
well, he decided
Crooks,
that
wasn't making the shot to score, but to stall.
So it's 14-11 with 4 seconds.
Well, Doug, Bob Fullhart of Decorah had a lot of tradition going for him. He's a 4th brother in his family to be at the state tournament. In fact, his brother Lee was a 3-time state champion. But when his hand was raised tonight, he did it for himself, and he did it decisively, 5-0 over Tag Noel of Sheraton, Iowa. So the champion, Bob Fullhart of Decorah, at 189 in AA. Doug?
And so we go to heavyweight.
Chief, Columbus Junction. Third place, Scott. Pospisil, Mount Vernon. Runner-up, Derek Maeder, Corning. And the Class 1A 189-pound champion from Parkersburg, Applington, Calley, Krueger.
1A champion Calley Krueger. Let's go to Dick Trotter.
Plays, and there you see a happy young man. Let's go to Dean.
Williams of Decorah.
Well, let's go back first to the award stand.
Sixth
AA,
place, Chris
189.
Haugen, Pleasantville. Fifth place, Bill Havard, Osceola Park. Fourth place, Eric Short, Clarion Goldfield. Third place, Pete Donahue, Emmitsburg. Runner-up, Tag Noel, Sheraton. And the Class 2A 189-pound champion from Decorah, Bob Fullhart.
State champion, the Fullhart family from Decorah, Bob Fullhart. Let's go to Dean Board for another floor report. Congratulations, Bob.
I'm sorry, is a state champion, defeating Nate Wernenberg, who had 8 gift escapes. Let's go back to the PA announcer for more of the awards.
Dave Williams of Fort Madison. Sixth place, Aaron Tecklenburg, Marshalltown. Fifth place, Robert Cole, Des Moines North. Fourth place, Mick Daggy, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Tony Whelan, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Satori Snow, Cedar Rapids Prairie. And the Class 3A 189-pound champion from Fort Madison, Jason Crooks.
There he is, the champion, Jason Crooks for 3A at 189. Let's go to Dean Board for an interview.
Well, it's a very happy coach here. He's Rod Peterson of Cedar Rapids Prairie. Came right down to the wire, Rod.